Howdy world, so welcome back. Part 4 of the King Tiger build. Roll the intro.
Hi, Hippie Trev here and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Rightio world, so the build on the King Tiger is slowing down at the moment only because the weather's so cold and I just don't want to sit here all night. The heater going flat out at today's prices, so basically I've only got a few hours during the day where I can get things done where it's warm enough that my fingers aren't so frozen that I can't get the parts in. So it has slowed down, but it's getting there slowly. But the big news is my D9's arrived. My D9 high track dozer's just come in today, and I'm really looking forward to getting into that. But obviously we've got a fair bit to do on the King Tiger, which I'll get to in a minute. So, but anyway, back to so the D9's here. This is what it looks like inside. That's all the bits. So I bought this second hand off Facebook and someone's gone through and highlighted all the things. Don't know why, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a big model. Quite a few parts to it. Sorry there, oh yeah, so look, so looks like I've got to hand join all my tracks together again. I wonder how difficult this will be compared to what I've had to do. So I'm getting better at it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get it done properly. So fair bit there. I won't go all the way into it. Stickers underneath. Not a lot to paint on this model. So that's the D9 dozer. Not a lot to paint on this model. Just little bits of black here and there maybe, and a bit of engine, but it's all going to be covered in anyway. And 90% of the dozer's all yellow, so not a lot to paint, but yeah, definitely a big model, which I'm looking forward to. Might have to put a shelf up there. So back to the Tiger. So here we are on the Tiger, where we've gotten to. So I've got the floor in, brace here, put all the ammo casing on, whatever one little bit at the front there's gone on, tanks gone on, shroud, fans, engines all in there, and the missiles are, oh sorry, I should say the ammunition's going in. And yes, you can't see it behind because it's all hidden behind these metal tin plates which are here, which you've got to cut out, fold, band in and put in behind. There's one there, one there, one there and one there. So I've got two more to do. They're in the process, but I did cut out all these little round bits individually, and to show you that they are stuck on the end of each one. I went through. I know all my paint's out, so I went through, and all the ones here have all got the brass plates on the bottom of them. So I went through, and that's another reason why it's slowed down a bit, is there's a lot of time involved in getting all these little round things out. All these little round things have to be cut out individually. I do everything on a magnifying glass, I can't not do it. All the little tags have to be cut off, and then there's a secret to getting them on, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. It took me quite a few to work out. No, the secret is you just glue each one singly, lick your finger, pick it up, stick it on, put it into place, put a little dab of glue on the next one, lick your finger, pick it up, stick it on into place, and basically you can go through and get the whole of them put on pretty quick. But the slow part is individually cutting all these out, all those little round circles out individually. So that's where the King Tiger is at the moment. I'll get more done today. I've got to assemble these, they get mounted into here, and then I'm on to then with the King Tiger at the moment. Ammunition mostly in. I've just got to assemble these here today. I've got a couple of metal tags to cut out, I've got to put them in, and then it's basically on to the next stage, which is back to hand painting all the individual parts again. So anyway, it's all come along nicely. Floor, had to do a bit of trimming to get the floor in. Everything else has gone together pretty good. I know my paint scheme's off. I'm not a professional builder. That's my selection of paint, and I've discovered things like purple and bright green and yellows and some other colours that I've got in there. They do not work inside an army tank, they just don't. And my nearest paint shop for this sort of gear is probably about an hour's round trip away. And yeah, I'm not going all that way and back just for a few colours of paint. So I've made do with what I've got. And the next start of the process, I think, is either Okay, so I make do with the paint I've got. As I said before, and everyone knows, I'm not a professional model builder. I do this for a hobby and it's fun, and I just take my time and I get into it. I'm not very good at painting either, but you know, I enjoy what I do. So anyway, that's where we're at right now, and with the weather being as cold, like the nights are getting down to 2 and 3 overnight, I'm not going to sit here all night with the heater running just so I can put my model together. I get about three and a bit hours during the day where it's warm enough that, like I said, my fingers actually work and I can get in and do some building. So anyway, worlds, I'll catch you later when we're a bit further down the track. Bye. Rightio, worlds, well, it's yet a few more days later and I'll bring you up to date where we are on the King Tiger. So as you can see, most of it's pretty much together now. In the bottom part of the hull, I've started working on the top part, and I've also started working on the turret very slowly. A few internal parts in there that were done, a few more to go. There's definitely more to be done here. But yeah, most of that's done. All the ammunition's into place and everything's done like that. Now, I have noticed a couple of things starting to happen. There's a big crack in the back there, and also when I put the cover on, nothing quite lines up as well as it should. I guess that's part of my build process. So the cover's on, there we go. So the cover's on, not sitting too, yeah, okay, it's not sitting too bad there, but underneath here, there's definitely a bit of a crack there that I haven't been able to seal up. So, but overall, yeah, it's not going too bad. Some of these placements here obviously didn't go in right. Now, there was these other bits that went on the inside of here. I don't know where I've done with them. So there were these extra bits that went on the inside of here. But what happens if when I put them on, the cover didn't fit on. So I pulled out the extra armour plating. So basically, getting towards the final stage now, down to the turret. Still plenty of work to do. As you see here, still plenty of work to do. Still plenty of parts on all the trees. I've still got one. I've still got 2 packets that haven't even been opened yet. And still plenty more trees to go. So rightio, world, so that's an update on where we are on. Hang on, I'm just going to make me a cuppa. I didn't even do that. Also, I've added an extra couple of shelves in the bus. That one went up there yesterday, and that one as well, which leaves all this top area up here to fit maybe the D9 dozer. Which also means I'm now looking for another truck, and I'm also looking for another low boy loader like that one there. So I've got space up there for some more cars maybe. I've got space up there for some more cars, and I've got room there for another truck, low loader, and the D9 dozer to go on. And the King Tiger will probably end up there, and I've got room up there as well. So anyway, worlds, there we are, part 4 of building the King Tiger. It's getting a little bit frustrating at times. Some of the parts are really getting small, and some of my fittings aren't as good as they should be. And of course, every time the glue touches the paint, it melts it. So, as we're all aware, I'm definitely not a professional model builder, and sometimes, as frustrating as it gets, I still really do love building my models. So, anyway, world, so it looks like I'm looking for another low loader and another truck. I don't want a Peterbilt. I want to build either a Kenworth or a Louisville or something else. So I'll just have to keep an eye out for those 2 models to show up. So anyway, worlds, get back to you when we're on the final stage of putting the King Tiger together. You know the drill. Stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and we'll catch you later. Bye.